Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome inside the East Bayfield. Oh, I'm tongue-tied. The East Bayfield Community Center. We're here in the Shark Tank on the green rink, and we're getting set for more Barrie Junior Shark action. First and foremost, we have a junior player of the game. Here comes Amaya from our U9 House League. Welcome, Amaya, to the ice as she skates around with her flag. We came up a little earlier than normal to make sure we did not miss this momentous occasion, and we're so happy to have covered it. Look at the plexiglass here for Leaside, giving the high fives there to our U9 player. How awesome is that? Welcome to Game 36 of the regular season. If you remember yesterday, the Sharks did suffer a loss. 3-1. To the Durham West Junior Lightning, but it was a heck of a game. Here they come on here for the warm-up. They want to get back into the win column today for sure as they continue to push towards the playoffs, currently sitting in 7th place. The Leaside Wildcats are coming off a lopsided loss against the Etobicoke Junior Dolphins, who are currently sitting in first place in the division. It was 9-0 for the Leaside Junior Wildcats yesterday as a loss, so they want to get back into the win column. They're currently sitting in 16th place. As the Sharks are holding down 7th place, all they need to do is finish in the top 8 to play in the Gold League tournament at the end of the season. So the Sharks want to win, they want to stay in 7th, and they want to play in the postseason. Going forward, one more home game coming up on Friday, March the 1st, as the Sharks will welcome in the Windsor Southwest Wildcats for the first and only time this season. Remaining home games after today, March 1st, March 9th, and our special March 17th broadcast will honor our 10 graduating seniors. So I hope you can join us for that YouTube live stream. Starting lineup for the Leaside Junior Wildcats: on defense, number 7, Sydney Rasmussen, and number 68, Elena Pilkington. On the forward line, number 29, Ava Fisher, number 64, Ava Myers, and number 77, Riley Stansfield. And starting between the pipe for the Junior Wildcats is Sarah De Silva, number 31. Starting lineup for your Barrie Junior Sharks: on defense, number 12, Sasha Siska Humphreys, and number 53, Talia Hildebrandt. On the forward, number 5, Bryce McLaren, number 9, May Severn, and number 92, Olivia Urbach. Starting in net for the Barrie Junior Sharks is number 45, Amelia Wilkinson. My name is Cheryl Gilroy, my tech director is Tim Norton, and our cameraman is Kyle Norton. We're happy to have you along today in the Shark Tank for this Game 36 of the regular season. 3 minutes left in warm-up, and we'll get set for our national anthem. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. Just 2 minutes to go now here in warm-up. I'd like to reiterate, as I did yesterday, what a privilege it's been to bring all these YouTube videos to you this season. Tim and I have had a great time putting all this together for the Sharks fans as well as the Sharks players. I hope everybody's enjoyed it. We're looking forward to making it even bigger and better for next season. Like to put it out there, any comments or suggestions that you'd like to see for next year, by all means leave a comment. We'd love to see what your thoughts are. Right now we're just going to have a good time watching some Junior Shark action. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like it's going to be a nice packed house here today. I love it. It was quite the spectators here yesterday for the matchup for the visiting Durham West Junior Lightning, and we knew that was going to be a tough matchup with the Lightning sitting in second place, and it was awesome to watch, even despite the 3-1 loss. Sharks played great, held their own. The lone goal scorer in yesterday's contest was Aaliyah Sutton. She scored her 10th of the season. "25 seconds left here in warm-up, folks." I also hear that it's a beautiful sunny day outside in Barrie, Ontario, and the weather is starting to warm up. Spring is imminent. Well, maybe not quite imminent, but getting closer and closer. All right, we'll get set here for our national anthem.
Standing with the players.
Everybody's sounding in fine form today, as I heard lots of voices singing our national anthem. Once again, starting in net for the Leaside Junior Wildcats is number 31, Sarah De Silva. And for the Barrie Junior Sharks, number 45, Amelia Wilkinson. Should be a fantastic matchup today. Previous matchup between these two teams was back on February the 10th, and it was a 4-1 win for the Sharks. They're hoping to repeat that, but I'm sure the Leaside Wildcats have other ideas. In to take the puck drop for Leaside is going to be number 29, Ava Fisher, versus Olivia Urbach. The players are set. Tim and I are set to go. Let's watch some hockey, ladies and gentlemen. So happy to have you here with us. Right off the draw, the Sharks do gain possession, and they will throw it into the Leaside end. Urbach coming in with a head of steam, but has her pocket picked by Fisher. Doesn't get too far. Leaside will clear it. That's Rasmussen for the Leaside Junior Wildcats. Into the corner. Try to work it out in front. Sharks reclaim possession of that puck and try to clear it. Leaside's got it back, though, at the blue line. They'll fire it in, and that's Wilkinson's first view at the puck. Holding on at the blue line. That's Caitlin Toll. All the way back for De Silva behind her own net, and she'll leave it for her teammate. Picked up by Bryn Rutledge out in front. Shot in by Megan Houle, and she misses just high over the crossbar. Leaside picking up possession of that puck, and they will bring it out of their own end. It's number 17, Ariana Vernatza. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Vernatza with it in the corner, tries to center it to Lee. Can't hang on, Sharks clear. Judkowitz trying to follow it up, back onto a Leaside defense stick, and they will put it back down into the Sharks' end. Just past Judkowitz's stick and all the way down into the corner. No icing as that was touched. Mills trying to work it forward for Leaside. Parent giving Siska Humphreys a chase. Siska Humphreys gets it out. Sutton's going to follow it up, but not before Parent gets there. Harris trying to send it up to Mills. Mills can't quite catch up to it, and the Sharks send it back the other way. Stewart will send it back to Hildebrandt, and she'll redo that again. She'll make a turn, passing it over to her defense partner, Ruby Mitchell. Doesn't quite get to the red line. Well, it does, but Leaside trying to put it back the other way. Picked up by Jordan Redden and sent back to Hildebrandt. Skips over her stick, so the Wildcats will have an opportunity here. Ruby Mitchell makes a hit on the Wildcat. Encouragement there from the bench as things get going here in the first period. Game 36 of 42, so not much left in the regular season. Sharks make an attempt, their rebound available. Wildcats get to it first. Here comes Arwen Lee, pickpocketed by Tegan Perry. She's surrounded by 4 white Leaside sweaters. She makes an attempt, but it goes high and over. Stansfield gets it out to neutral. Morgan Arscott's going to chase it back. Nope, Tegan Perry's going to get to it first. On the near side boards, Sharks try to clear it. It's Arscott again. She'll pin it down, hoping that Bryn Rutledge comes in and shovels it out, and she's trying. Toll trying to get on the puck and kind of get it out in front. She gets it to the blue line. Pass over to Rasmussen. She'll fire it in, hits a body. Rutledge off the corner. Sends it backwards. Arscott's going to get to it first, trying to get it to Judkowitz. Leaside still putting on the pressure. Just can't get it out in front to get a shot off. Sharks doing a great job keeping them on the outside. Tegan Perry will lift and get all the way to neutral, and it will go the distance. Not enough for icing. Judkowitz catches up to it. Waits for help. Haley Beckett makes a turn. Leaves it for Siska Humphreys. She'll push in. Tries a backhand. Stick lifted. And De Silva will cover up here for a face-off. Went a long time without a whistle. 15:38 to go in the first, and we're just getting started here in Barrie, Ontario. I hope everybody's enjoying their Sunday afternoon. Great to have you with us. Siska Humphreys trying to backtrack. Mills right on her tail for Toronto Leaside. Hildebrandt sending it over to Beckett. Doesn't get there in time. Hildebrandt still with it behind Wilkinson. Make a turn. Beckett trying to get out of her own end, even though she's being bothered by Lavallee. End, and that will be icing against the Barrie Junior Sharks. Toll in for the faceoff versus Sutton. Puck sits there. Leaside claims it. Shot in. Nice pad save there by Wilkinson. To the blue line. Leaside puts it in. That's Arwen Lee for the blue line. Toll in the corner. Trying to free it up. Sutton's got it and sends it over to Siska Humphreys. Siska Humphreys trying to send it forward for Beckett, but it's intercepted. Lee following it up in the corner. That was Parent with the interception. Leaside holding on in the Sharks' end. Sharks trying to take over to clear that puck. To Leah Hildebrandt. Will look to pass it forward. She's being bothered by Parent. Off the plexiglass and out, and that will go the distance. Hand is up for the icing call, and that will be a whistle. Coach Eldridge getting the attention of one of the linesmen. He's not happy about something. Play continues. They'll fight for it. May Severin throws it up to Urbach, and she gets past. Couldn't connect with McLaren on the other side. Out to the point. Leaside gets it forward for Sienna Harris. They'll go off on a line change while the Sharks take over in their own end. Out in front for Rutledge. Couldn't hold on to it. Wang's hitting it back down into the Sharks' end. Tegan Perry in the corner. To the blue line. They'll fire it in, and that misses on the near side. They'll shoot it in, and Wilkinson just gets her left toe on that. Booting it to the corner. Sharks pick it up. Over to Brooke Judkowicz. She tries to get a handle on that even though she's being chased. Out into the slot. No Shark there to help her out. Judkowicz trying to pull it out of the corner. Beckett's going to get to it first. Leaside's Lavallee trying to get out in front so they can clear that puck. And Vernatza does. Out to the red line. Morgan Arscott sends it back down in. And Leaside's going to bring it back out. Here comes Vernatza. Gonna have a whistle here on the offside. Just about halfway through here, our first period. Redden trying to fight for that puck off the drop. Leaside taking over. This is Toll's going to get picked up. Severn nearly had an opportunity, but couldn't pull it to her forehand so she could bring it along with her. Redden trying to work in. Stays in the neutral zone. No, it's back in the Sharks' end. All the way out to May Severn, just over her stick. She'll follow it up. Redden's going to park herself in front of the net. Rutledge trying to get her stick onto it. Doesn't work. Loverin coming back the other way, along with Mills for Leaside. Shot in. Nothing in front of the Leaside Wildcat, and Wilkinson makes a great save. That shot being made by Sienna Harris. Morgan Arscott behind her own net. She's being chased, though. She's got to clear that puck quickly. Jordan Redden over the red line. Just behind Megan Houle. She'll fight for it off the boards in front of the Leaside bench. Couldn't maintain control. Gilbert chasing. Sharks get it to neutral. Here's Brooke Judkowicz again. Coming in with some speed, but can't pull it off and get it into center. Ava Fisher rounding Rounding around a couple of blue sweaters and brings it in, and it trickles forward. Penalty coming against the Sharks. It's going to be for a check to the head. That's going to go against Elias Sutton. Let's see if it's 2 or 4. 2 minutes. So the first power play is going to go to Leaside. Toll takes the drop against the Sharks. Puck will escape and come all the way back into the Leaside end. De Silva will leave it for Rasmussen. Moving it forward. Toll is just on her left, as well as Gilbert up front. They do enter the zone. Get themselves set up for a power play at the point for Toll. Shooting. Rebound available. Backhand. Wilkinson sees it and kicks it out of the way. Back to De Silva again, and she'll leave it for Toll. Up to Gilbert. Gilbert will carry it in. McLaren getting in her way. Tegan Perry will lift it off the plexiglass and get it out. 1 minute gone in the penalty to Elias Sutton. Here comes Levering. Through neutral. Over the blue line. She'll try a backhand and cut in. Point blank range. Wilkinson's got it. .51 seconds left to go in the penalty to Sutton. Sharks doing a great job so far on the penalty kill. To the blue line. Levering sends it over. Myers gets it to center in the slot, but the Leaside Wildcats couldn't get a shot off. Stewart trying to backhand and get it out of traffic. May Severin gets her stick on it and will get it out. 25 seconds left to go in the penalty. Stewart there, she'll wait, she'll fire. Hits a body. Into the corner. Out to the point. Just over Wang's stick. Sutton now the penalty box, dumps it down. Back to 5-on-5. Nothing going for the penalty. The power play for Leaside. Up to Wang. Wang will bring it in. Try to center it to Toll. Lee. There'll be another stoppage in play here, I believe, for the offside. Nope, too many players. So Leaside's going to have to kill off a penalty now, and Barrie's going to have a power play with just over 8 minutes to go in the first period. No score on the board yet. Great back and forth action so far. A lot of neutral zone play. Goaltender's not overly busy just yet. Brent holds on. Back to the point for Hildebrandt. She'll wait and she'll put it in. And De Silva makes a great save as she had to be careful with the awkward bounce. Back to the point. Sharks cycling it around. Hildebrandt down to Perry. Perry looks back to Hildebrandt. She'll put it in on net. Hits a couple of bodies and the Leaside Wildcats will clear it. 30 seconds of the penalty gone. Erbach leaves it for Sutton. She'll bring it in. Stewart on her left. Trying to center it. Sutton over to Perry. Back to Sutton at the point. Down to Perry. Sutton and Perry playing catch. Sutton will finally put it in on the target, but it hits the chest of De Silva for a great save. Lovering will try to get rid of it, but hits the blue line, and Tegan Perry will hold on. Looking for Semi to pass through. She gets it to Hildebrand, who sends it down into the corner for Rutledge. Megan Hull trying to get on top of it, right back to the blue line and over Hildebrandt's stick, and it will come and go the distance and clear so that Leaside can make a line change. 45 seconds to go in the penalty. Bryn Rutledge over the blue line. Jutkowicz right on her tail. Puts a shot in on net. Rebound sitting there. No Shark could find it. Jutkowicz holds the line. Tries to get it back towards the slot. Megan Hull from the corner, looking to get it out in front. Mitchell's available at the blue line. Pass doesn't come to her, however. They work at it down low. Out in front. And Vernatza for Toronto Leaside will get it into the Sharks' end. Penalty has expired. Back to 5-on-5 here with just 6 minutes to go in the first. Ruby Mitchell over the blue line towards the net, and an easy paddle saved by De Silva. Bryce McLaren behind the net, looks for Severn, couldn't connect with the pass. Down for Urbach. Sharks are hanging on, just have to find a clear lane. Leaside's parent will get it out, bring it into the Sharks' end, and they will attempt a shot in here. They'll battle for it. That's Siska Humphreys along with Urbach. Trying to work the puck out. Comes the blue line for Lavallee. She fires it in. May Severn for the Sharks brings it out. Severn shoots, and a great save by De Silva. She'll hold on for a whistle. Again, wonderful back and forth action. Each team having ample opportunities. I would suspect that the shots on goal are fairly even right now. Urbach to Arscott. Arscott fires it in. That skips out to the plexiglass. On the near side boards, trying to pull it off. They'll dig for it. They'll come all the way back for Patterson. Over to the far boards for Myers. Myers trying to get it out. Sharks try to hold the line, but can't quite. It'll escape. Send it back in. It's Lovering. In her own end and out to Mills. Skips over her stick and sails all the way down for an icing call. Rutledge will take the drop here against Parent for Leaside. Fire it in. Pad save there for De Silva. Here comes Lovering the other way. She'll fire, and that's a great save there for Wilkinson. After today's matchup, once again, the Sharks will have a home game here on March the 1st as they welcome in Windsor. And the next game for the Toronto Leaside Junior Wildcats is next Saturday versus Kingston. To the blue line, Megan Hull trying to clear it. Leaside holding on. It escapes out to the red line. Toll taking her time. Stansfield trying to follow that up. It rings around the boards and out the other side. Siska Humphreys tries to maintain control in the corner. Redden trying to free it, but she's hampered. Siska Humphreys again shovels it over to Hildebrandt. Up off the plexiglass and held on to by Rasmussen. Hildebrandt tries that maneuver again and out to Redden. As it pokes out over the blue line. It's been a quick first period. Sharks will change up lines. Sutton will come in for the drop against Toll. To Mitchell. Over to Tegan Perry. She'll lift to put in on target. And De Silva will hold on to that. Haley Beckett's got off the draw. She tries to hold on, but she has her pocket picked by Arwen Lee. Try a centering pass, doesn't work. Sharks keep it on the outside. Vernatza still going at it. Another penalty coming against the Barrie Sharks. Leaside will cycle around. Extra attacker on. But the Sharks will touch up. And the whistle will blow, and the call will be for cross-checking. And that's going to go against Ruby Mitchell. Another power play opportunity here for the Toronto Leaside Junior Wildcats. Just over 2.5 minutes left here in the first. Exciting game so far, just nothing behind the goaltenders yet. Cycle the puck around. They'll fire, and Wilkinson will just make a glove catch and say, I have that. Not a problem. That shot being made by Sienna Harris. Parent to take the draw for Leaside. Harris comes in and makes another opportunity at net, but the blocker for Wilkinson gets in front of that. Levering behind her own net. Gets it away from Judkowitz. Urbach trying to send it back in. Hildebrandt gets on it and sends it into the Leaside end. This is Levering again in her own end. Shovels it over to Harris. They bring it in. In on net. Great save by Wilkinson. That shot being made by Stansfield. Toll. Over to Stansfield. Can't keep it in, and here comes Olivia Urbach. She'll fire it on target. Nice pad save by De Silva. Urbach being sandwiched by two white sweaters. Puck does squeak free. And out to Pilkington. Right back into the Leaside end. This is Rasmussen behind De Silva. Stewart's out in front, waiting to see which direction she goes. Over to Toll. And will come in on the offside, as Gilbert was just a couple of steps in front of her. 32 seconds left in the power play for Leaside, and is almost about to enter the final minute of play in the first period. To Rasmussen, and she'll send it back to her D partner, Pilkington. Leaside holding on. Fisher trying to catch up. Tegan Perry giving her an issue, so she can't center the puck. They're still at it. To the blue line. They'll fire. Hits a body. And Redden goes flying, and that is going to be a call for tripping. 8 seconds left to go in the penalty to Barrie. We'll have 8 seconds of 4-on-4 and then a power play opportunity here to wrap up the first period for the Junior Sharks. Draw one by the Sharks. Couple of sticks tied up. Hildebrandt coming in to take over. Shoots it in just on the far side. Mitchell's out of the box. Power play now. Started for Barrie. Final 28 seconds of the first. Here comes Brooke Judkowitz. Coming on the outside. Trying to pass it to Rutledge, but will pass it to her defense, Siska Humphreys. Back to Judkowitz. She'll fire, but she fans on the shot, giving Leaside an opportunity to send it down and get rid of it all the way down to Wilkinson. Final 10 seconds of the first. Maybe one more rush here for the Sharks. No, they'll just hang on for the buzzer. Jam-packed first period. Power play opportunities for both sides, but still no goals. Wilkinson and De Silva not overly busy and peppered with shots, but they have had to be sharp when they needed to be. Should be interesting going forward. Shots on goal, and they are close. 9 for Barrie and 6 for Leaside. We'll take a quick break here. Come on back for the second period, folks. See you on the flip side. Welcome back in the Shark Tank, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get set here for period 2 action. Certainly was an exciting first period, but score still reads 0-0. So we're still looking for our first goal of the contest. Shots on goal were close, just 9-6. Final minute here of the intermission, and we'll get set here for period number 2.
Yeah, I've been watching these.
Just a minute 13 left in the penalty to Leaside, so the Sharks will have an abbreviated power play here to begin the second. Once again, the final home games are looming in front of us. March 1st, March 9th, and March 17th to wrap up the home game regular season. Special one coming up on March the 17th as we're getting our plans in place to honor our graduating seniors. I hope you can join us for all 3 of those home broadcasts. Not sure what's going on for the postseason, as right now the regular season is still in front of us and we still want to maintain a playoff position. So more to come on that front. Period 2 is underway. Tegan Perry's got the puck and she'll try to move it forward. They still have a bit of time left here on the power play. Hildebrandt and Perry will play catch for a second. Perry will now take advantage and will come into the Leaside end. Behind the net. Lavallee trying to get it out to Hildebrandt at the blue line. Over to Perry. Down low, shot in. Great save by the netminder De Silva. Another shot in by Tegan Perry. Misses on the far side. Puck will escape out and all the way down to Wilkinson. Final 30 seconds to go. Leaside will change up their skaters. Tegan Perry to Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt will drop it back to Perry as she's being bothered by Toll. To Urbach. Skips off her stick, so Hildebrandt's going to bring it in instead. Right to Sutton. She'll wait. She'll fire just past the goalpost on the far side. She gets pushed into the boards, and the puck will escape all the way down. Penalty over. Back to 5-on-5 as Pilkington hits the ice. Out of the sin bin. His Lovering. She'll bring it in over the blue line, just onside. Lee trying to move it to center. Couple of threes, battling it out in the corner. Rutledge trying to get her stick on it. She will, and it will squeak free out to the far side. Leaside holds on to it at the blue line. Easy blocker save for Wilkinson as Patterson fires it in. Judkowitz trying to move it out into the corner. Patterson comes in through the blue, out the other side. This is Rasmussen at the blue line. Down low for Stansfield. Mitchell tying her up on the boards. Puck comes out. They try on the short side. Puck sits in the crease momentarily. Sharks get it out of the zone and the distance, and that will be icing against the Barrie Sharks. Yes, question mark because there was a delayed whistle. Puck drop here to the right of Wilkinson. Leaside Wildcats win it on the draw, out to Pilkington at the blue line. She holds on, throwing it on target. Rebound available there, but Wilkinson poke checks it with her stick. Out to the blue line. Another effort in, and Wilkinson's going to put a stop to that business pretty quick. Wilkinson a bit busier here in the early going of the second than she was in the first. Face-off won by the Wildcats. They'll immediately put it in on target. Nice save by Wilkinson. Harris in the corner. Back to her D. Rasmussen gives it back to Harris. Harris trying to bank it off the boards to her teammate. Lands on her stick. Centering pass. Poke there by Wilkinson out to Pilkington at the blue line. Sharks need to clear this puck, and they do. Bryce McLaren will dump it in. No icing on the call. Behind the net. Out in front for Mills. Sharks can't quite maintain control in the Leaside end. Urbach will head to the bench. Leaside will bring it back into the Sharks end. This is Arscott in the corner. Over to Siska Humphreys. Humphreys looks to Beckett. Beckett tries to poke it up to Severn. Doesn't work. Toll followed up for Leaside in the corner. Back to the defense. To Toll. Fire it in. Blocker save for Wilkinson. This is Bryce McLaren. Couldn't escape. Puck will sail high and wide into the corner. Lavallee trying to move it forward. Wang couldn't hold on. Sharks will clear. This is Saskia Siska Humphreys on her own. Hits a couple of skates and will deflect. She'll pick it up on the far side. Sharks can't maintain control, and it will squeak out to the red line. Tegan Perry trying to move it forward. Stewart trying to pull it off the boards. Toll taking over for Leaside. Brings it in. Backhanded into the corner. And the Sharks will get it out all the way down across the blue line. Kate Stewart trying to chase for it. She'll catch up. Out to the blue line for Tegan Perry. Perry will wait. Try to send it over to Sutton, who's down in the corner. To Stewart, she fires. That just sails over the crossbar. Sharks coming close. Ruby Mitchell in her ON sends it forward. Mitchell catching up to again as they bump at the blue line. Leaside dumping it down. It's Patterson. Tegan Perry getting lots of ice time here in the second period so far. Fisher trying to move back the other way, and there is going to be a stoppage in play here as the puck goes out. New puck thrown in. Just over 5 minutes gone here in the second period. Is still looking for our first goal of the game. In comes the Wildcats into the corner. Olivia Urbach collecting it in her own end and to look to pass it out to Haley Beckett. She settles that puck down and will dump into the corner, and Bryce McLaren's going to catch up to that. Back over to Haley Beckett. Haley Beckett collides with the Wildcat behind the net, and that is going to be a penalty. Sharks will touch. Another power play opportunity coming for the Wildcats. It's going to be for body contact. Interesting choice of music there. It's a CSI theme, I think, isn't it?
Law and Order.
Oh, Law and Order. Yeah, okay. Oh, that makes sense now. Rasmussen at the blue line. Down to Fisher. Fisher back to Rasmussen. They'll change places. Fisher. She'll wind and she'll fire. That sails to the near side of the goalpost, just wide. Back to Fisher. Toll and Fisher play catch. They'll fire it in. This is on the far side this time. Toll in the corner. Fisher at the blue line. Back over to Toll. They like playing catch. Toll. Back to Fisher? Sure. Back to Fisher at the point. Fire it in. And a glove save there by Wilkinson. 1:22 to go in the penalty. To Haley Beckett. Parent on the draw for Leaside. They do win it. This is Levering at the blue line. Still on a power play. Fire it in. Wilkinson sees that all the way in. Rebound available. Leaside still working with the puck in the Sharks' end. Parent fires. Wilkinson's got that in the chest. 1 minute gone in the penalty to Beckett and 1 minute left. Face-off won by the Wildcats. They'll hold on to it, the blue line, and Kate Stewart's gonna clear it. All the way down behind the net for De Silva. Rides the blue line for a second. Lovering trying to move it forward. Sutton sending it back the other way, but only momentarily. They'll battle for it in front of the Leaside bench. Leaside will hold on. Lovering at the red line, up to Parent and back to Lovering. She'll try to shovel it backhanded, but gently gets intercepted and will fly to the near boards. Harris sends it down to the corner, picked up by Ruby Mitchell. She'll get it to the blue line and out. Final 15 seconds of the penalty to Haley Beckett. Hildebrandt pokes it, but Leaside still brings it in for another go. Hildebrandt will try to hold on to it in the corner. Sharks will get rid. So all the way down to Haley Beckett. Fresh out of the box, she'll fire. Saved by De Silva. Toll back the other way. Couldn't find Fisher. Morgan Arscott over to Siska Humphreys. Moving it forward. Lands on Jutkowitz's stick, but it rolls off and she had to go chasing for it. They'll battle for it behind De Silva. Beckett drops it back for Judkowitz. Beckett sets up in front. Judkowitz is knocked off her skates. Beckett down low for Judkowitz again, and now Urbach's got it, and she loses an edge on her skates. Leaside will get it to neutral. Right on Siska Humphreys, so she'll bring it right back into the Leaside end. Drop pass and fire. Siska Humphreys has got it in the crease. Fire in. Another pad save. Sharks still going at it. Judkowitz in the corner trying to move it towards Megan Houle. On the boards. Leaside in their own end. This is Pilkington trying to move it forward to Mills. Sharks trying to clear. Lavallee comes in and tries to get it towards the net. Here's Harris. Drop for Fernatza. Harris has got it again and sends it over to Lavallee, and she'll fire. Hits a couple of bodies. Into the corner. Fernatza. Back in on target, and a blocker save there for Wilkinson. Harris in the corner. Sharks' Kate Stewart will try to clear it. Leaside keeps it in. Just approaching the halfway point of the second period. Back the other way. Mitchell's got it in the corner trying to send it forward to Kate Stewart. Goes over her stick and goes the distance. And that will be an icing call against the Barrie Junior Sharks. Fisher will take this drop for Leaside versus Sutton. Won by Leaside. Fire in. Just off the target and into the corner. May Severn trying to work it out, and she does. She'll cross-ice pass it out in front. Go off on a line change. Leaside taking over. Great effort there by Kate Stewart to bring it into the Leaside end. Tegan Perry's got it now. Tries to play keep away with Myers. Judkowitz down in the corner. Some open ice here from Myers. She'll bring it in. Held off. Hildebrandt gets rid of it and up to Brooke Judkowitz. She holds on. Kicks it to her stick, but can't quite maintain control. Leaside back the other way. Tied up by Redden. Back to Stansfield. Here come the Sharks. In. Great save by De Silva, but it trickles past her, and the Sharks get on the board first. Wow, I had to take a second before I called that because I wasn't sure what happened. Looks like the goal was scored by number 5, Bryce McLaren, and if so, that will be her 6th of the season. And the Sharks will draw first blood with 8:27 to go in the second, and that was an even strength goal as well. I thought De Silva had it there for a second, and it just trickled past her, and I wanted to make sure it went in before I said anything. Awesome. Sutton coming back the other way. Perry at the line, fire in, hits a body, Leaside coming back, and you know that they're going to work towards getting an equalizer here before the end of the second period. They'll fight for it down low, try to work it out in front. Out in front, deflected by Sutton. Another deflection, and it will go to the corner as Harris tries to put a shot in on net. This is Parent coming into neutral and center. Not neutral, center. Lavallee through traffic, and it gets past Wilkinson, and they get an equalizer within a minute. Wow. Lavallee from the blue line through traffic, and they even things up. Now, if that is indeed Lavallee's goal, it will be only her 2nd of the season, so you can understand her excitement behind that goal. Sharks had a brief lead, and we're back to square one on the ones. And on we go. Even game so far, you pretty much knew that if a goal got scored, that the team will come back the other way and tie it up pretty quickly. Very similar circumstance. Wilkinson, I don't think, saw the puck through traffic. Again, I haven't got the benefit of replay. I'd like to break that one down. Sharks hang on to it in the Leaside end. Try to get set up for a play. Severance knocked off her skates. Beckett trying to come in. Can't quite make out the assist, but it is Lavallee who got the goal. And again, that's only her 2nd of the season. It's nice to see the excitement when you have one on the board for so long, and it's so nice to get that 2nd one. Still a few Sharks on the roster waiting for their first goal of the season. Everybody's got a point, but there's still a few girls without a goal. Puck will sail into the bench. Now, I love a good even game. I'm just hoping it doesn't stay even for long. Either way. Wait, did I just say that? No. No. I love a good tight game. It's fun to watch, fun to call. Battle for it in the boards. Siska Humphries trying to work her way under the puck. It's going to squeak out. Morgan Arscott's got it, trying to send it forward to May 7. Sutton gets elbowed. No call. Siska Humphries over to Arscott. She'll send it forward to Severn. Skips over her stick and behind De Silva. Out in front. Picked up by Vernazza in the Leaside end, and she'll bring it to the Sharks end. She's up for the defense. They'll bring it off the boards. This is Toll. She'll try the backhand, but she misfires, and it squeaks to the corner. Picking it back up again, and they'll fire again, and Wilkinson's got it. That shot being made by Arwen Lee. Puck will sit there. Leaside Wildcats have got it. They'll send it back behind Wilkinson. Harris gets out in front and makes an attempt, but it shoots wide. Pilkington holding on at the blue line. Zerbach in the corner trying to move it forward. Sits there in the crease. Nice save by Wilkinson. Sutton, take a drop this time for Barrie. Won by the Wildcats. Take their time, move it over. This is Lavallee. Again, our goal scorer. Sending it down low. Collected by Stansfield, but it squeaks out, and Parent's going to go chase for it, as well as Aaliyah Sutton, and she'll get there first. Out in front. Kate Stewart nearly had an opportunity in front of De Silva as the puck came off the boards. Around the other side. Held on by Fisher. Poked there by Wilkinson, right onto Stewart's stick, and it'll come out to the red line, and it will come and go the distance. Another foot race. Icing waved off. Severin gets there. Defense couldn't quite catch up fast enough, so we'll come out to neutral, or Scott will dump it back down in. Try to get it out in front. In the crease! Shot made, and a great pad save by De Silva. Penalty coming. That's going to go against the Leaside Junior Wildcats. 2 minutes for a check to the head. Just over almost 3.5 minutes here left in the second period. And the Sharks are going to get a power play. Sharks try to maintain control off the draw. They do have it behind De Silva. Perry and Arscott parked on the blue line. Perry comes in. Tries to move it towards the slot. Back to Judkowitz at the blue line. Back to Perry. She'll come in and she'll fire. Just misses on the near side. Arscott couldn't quite hold the line, so the Sharks will have to retreat. They'll have to fight off Toll first. They do. Up to Rutledge. Judkowitz is going to chase after it. Going to grab it away from Lovering. Trying to get it out in front. Rutledge trying to get it out in front too. Sharks can't get set up to get a shot in. First minute, that penalty is almost expired. Mitchell to Perry. She'll drop a pass to Mitchell, and they'll regroup. Up to Sutton. Off the boards. Sharks push into the slot. Push to the outside by the Wildcats, and they'll try to get rid of it. It sits there, though, as it hits a body. Sharks didn't know where it was for a second. Kate Stewart chases it down. 45 seconds to go in the penalty. Try to move towards the slot area. Back to the defense. This is Siska Humphreys. She'll push in. Into the slot. She'll wait. She'll fire. And De Silva's got it. .29 seconds left to go in the penalty. Just under 2 minutes now in the period. Wang has it off the draw. Sharks reclaim puck possession. Now at the blue line. Siska Humphreys over to Hildebrand. They'll fire. Blocker saved by De Silva. Siska Humphreys again at the blue line. Over to Hildebrand. She'll fire it again, and that misses again on the near side. Siska Humphreys yet again. Leave it for Stewart, who fires it in. De Silva got a piece of that. Lavalley enters the ice. Power play is over, back to 5-on-5. Parent comes in to give her Wildcat teammates a hand, and she'll collect that puck. It inches to the goalpost. Puck still loose. De Silva will now cover it up. Just about to enter the final minute of play in the second period. Wildcats have it off the draw. This is Rasmussen. She'll wait before she moves it out. Gets it to the red line. Here's Morgan Arscott in their own end. Up over the blue line, and Bryce McLaren looks like she's going to go for a skate. Couple of bodies hit. Rebound available, and De Silva's going to absorb that one for a great save. Get another reminder, next home game next Friday night, 8 p.m. Sharks will welcome in the Windsor Southwest Wildcats. Another Wildcat. I'll get used to calling Wildcats. Behind the net for Patterson. Try to get it to the slot for Megan Hull, but it bounces the awkward direction. Hildebrandt will take it back and move it back forward to Jordan Redden. Final 25 seconds. She'll push into the slot. Couldn't get the shot off. Stick lifted. They'll hold on to it at the boards, and Leaside will try to get rid of it. Tegan Perry comes in. Round the net. She'll try a backhand. Almost worked. Redden hitting the ice. Final couple seconds here, and time will expire on the second period. Well, goalies exchanged goalposts. Teams exchanged power plays. And teams exchanged goals. Fairly even second period. Should be interesting in the third. I'll step aside. And I'll meet you back here for the third in about 12 minutes. Come on back, folks. Welcome back into the Shark Tank, ladies and gentlemen. So happy to have you here on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Tied up at 1 as we enter the third period. Should be an exciting finish. Once again, the Sharks are at home 3 more times after today. March 1st, this coming Friday at 8 p.m., they'll welcome in the Windsor Southwest Wildcats. March 9th, and it's Kingston that will come in there, and the final game of the season will be March 17th. I don't recall what the final opponent is on that day, but St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, is the final home game of the regular season. Sharks currently sitting in 7th place, and that's where they want to stay, is in the top 8 to qualify for the Gold League Championship tournament. Once again, our goal scorers in the in the second period. For Leaside, it was Lavallee with her 2nd of the season, and for Barrie, it was Bryce McLaren with her 6th of the season. Just 10 seconds left, and we'll get set for puck drop on the 3rd and final frame. Here we go, folks. Third period underway. Leaside pulls it into their own end and moves it out, and here they come. Here's Myers. Shot in. Wilkinson gets a piece of it and then makes a great pad save with the right pad. Battle on the corner. Here comes Myers again. Siska Humphreys working her off her stride so she can't get the shot off, and it works. Into the corner. Back out to Pilkington. Whoa, big hit by Aaliyah Sutton. No call. Things getting physical here in the 3rd. Not even a minute in. Sharks will send it down into the Leaside end. And that will be icing against the Barrie Sharks. Herbach will here to take the draw here against Toll. Right back out to the blue line for Leaside. They'll fire it in, and a great pad save by Wilkinson. Sharks coming back the other way, but we'll have another icing call before anybody can get to it. Face off here to the right of Wilkinson. Toll and Erbach again will square off. Sharks had possession, but it's forced back the other way. They'll regroup in their own end. Out to the red line, just over McLaren's stick. So the Wildcats will push it back the other way. Here's Toll, dumping it down. Try to work it off the boards. They finally do. Here's Judkowitz. She's pushed off the puck before she can catch up to her own pass. Wang gets it to neutral. Picked up by Morgan Arscott. Tegan Perry, back to Arscott. Finally up to Judkowitz. Judkowitz trying to move it forward, gets it to Bryn Rutledge. She'll come in, try to cross past that in front to the far side. Wildcats now get it back to neutral. Harris trying to come back. They're offside, they'll have to tag. Leaside holds on in the blue line. Back down for Mills. Mills trying to get it out in front. Parent trying to keep it on side, but the Sharks will clear it. Redden trying to catch up to it in the corner. Beckett coming in to give her a hand. Leaside gets it to the red line. Mitchell trying to get it to Beckett, but it skips off of her skate. Momentarily loses it, but she's got it back again. Rebound out! Just sails past the post. Sutton nearly had an opportunity there with the rebound available, but it sails past the goalpost on the near side. Wildcats get it to the red line. Ruby Mitchell makes a turn. Tries to put it back up onto Beckett's stick. Goes over into the corner. Rasmussen behind her own net. Picked off by Sutton. She tries to center it, but she's upended. Here comes Myers. Over the line. Blocker save. Puck goes up and down. Siska Humphries gets a hold of it, but only momentarily. They shoot it in, and that goes over the net. I thought that was in for a quick sec. Puck comes all the way down, and that will be icing against the Barrie Junior Sharks. Fire in from the blue line. Wilkinson sees that all the way in, and she holds on to that. We'll set up in the face-off dot and do it again. Toll to the blue line. Hits a body. Sharks nearly got a chance to run away with that. That would have been Megan Houle if that had worked. Houle's chasing it up. Off the boards. McLaren pulls it off to the slot. Tegan Perry puts it in on target, but De Silva has it in the glove. Sharks win the draw. Mitchell throws it in. Hits a Leaside stick. Sharks trying to hang on to it in the Leaside end. They do. Mitchell sends it down into the corner. Out to the blue line. Tegan Perry's got it. She'll turn in her own end. Over to Mitchell, her D partner. Up to Judkowitz. Out the other side. Sharks trying to center it in front of the net. Leaside keeping it on the outside. Scott forcing it back the other way. Judkowitz backhands it, but on to a Leaside stick. Here comes Harris. Harris will work around Hildebrandt, but into the corner instead of in front of Wilkinson. They'll battle for it. Rutledge coming in. Parent coming in. Toll grabbing it off the... No, excuse me, not Toll. Bernatza. It'll come out. Judkowitz riding the blue line, waiting for the pass. She gets it. Pushed off it. In the front for Redden. She fires in a nice glove save by De Silva. Face off won by the Sharks. Siska Humphries will hold on to it, sending it down low. Sutton will follow up. Can't hold on. Mills. Up to Myers. Arscott's going to get there. Stewart up to Haley Beckett. One-on-one versus Rasmussen. She gets around Rasmussen. Tries the backhand, but she's pushed into the corner. What an effort by Rasmussen. They battle for it there. Sutton try to pull it off. Does come away from the boards, but back out into the Sharks' end. Siska Humphries past Arscott. She'll go off on a line change. Sharks continue in the Leaside end. Megan Houle. Bryce McClare now has it in the corner, trying to work it towards the slot. Sharks try to hang on. It will come free. Over to Ruby Mitchell. Up to McLaren, and she'll wait and she'll put it in on target. Rebound available. De Silva pounces on that. Judkowitz will take this face-off for Barrie versus Toll for Leaside. Wang has it off the draw. Over to Lavallee. Tegan Perry. Toll has it off the off the jump to collect the puck in the air. Ooh! Puck slides through, but Wilkinson's ready for that and kicks it to the corner. Judkowitz is pushed. Can't follow that puck up, so she'll go off on a line change. A little frustrated as she slaps her stick. Up in front for Wang. She's got some momentum, but she's got 3 blue jerseys in front of her. Around the other side for Siska Humphreys. Humphreys trying to shovel it to Redden. It will squeak over. Urbach trying to bring the puck with her. She's got it now. Trying to get past Wang. Urbach at the blue line, trying to put it in on target. Sails to the corner. Megan Houle. Down below. McLaren trying to get out in front, picked up by Parent for Toronto Leaside. Harris has the puck poked off of her stick. Up to Hildebrand. Down into the corner. Over for Harris in the corner on the far side. Bryn Lutridge will collect it off of that. It'll slide right through the slot area. No one touches it. Levering. Trying to work it forward, and she falls over the blue line. Wildcats are offside. Bryn Rutledge tries to center it. Can't get there. Sharks try to hold on to it at the blue line. This is Myers for Leaside. Gather that and send it down into the Sharks' end. Quick moving third period. Over to Urbach. She's going to go for it. Catch up to it in the corner. Tries to center it in front. McLaren's too far back to make any use of that pass. Shovel over by Megan Houle, and De Silva will gather that into the glove. For a whistle.
I didn't hear one.
I had to think a second. Almost didn't hear the whistle. It went, but I didn't hear it. Rasmussen, curl away and try to regroup. Comes through the neutral zone. Leaside's got it. They'll try to center it out in front. Toll and Mills in the middle. Fire in. Slides through the blue. Wilkinson gets a piece of it. Steers it to the corner. Shot in. Hits a couple of skates. Sharks want to clear it. To the blue line. Wildcats bring it right back in. On the mesh on the other side of the net. Somebody's loose stick is on the ice. Could be causing a bit of a hassle. Come to the near side for Wang at the blue line. She'll put it in back on the slot. Puck hanging out too long at the Sharks' end. They want to clear it. Just can't find an opportunity. Leaside doing a great job closing in. Wang at the red line. Sending it right back into the Sharks' end. To Leah Hildebrandt. Lift it to center, and look at this. Judkowitz is right there. Tries to get it in the slot area. She'll wait and she'll put it in, and De Silva sees it. Into the corner for Lovering. As Leaside Wildcats try to clear it out of their own end. Sharks putting on the pressure. They'll battle for it off the board. Stewart trying to collect it out of there, and it comes out the other side. Levering off the boards. It gets to center. Kate Stewart's going to turn around and bring it right back in and put it in on target. That goes high and over De Silva. Puck will sit there for a second. Picked up by the Wildcats. This is Levering. Stanfield coming in with her on her left. Tries to send it to her in the slot. Goes through everybody. Myers off the boards in the corner. To the blue line. Pokes over. May 7 will drop past it for Stewart. Up to Aaliyah Sutton. She's coming in all by herself. In front. Has the puck poked away. Sharks coming close. Patterson. Trying to work it out. In front for Sutton. Still couldn't hold on. Wildcats doing a great job keeping that puck off the Sharks' stick in their own end. Erbach. Looking for McLaren. Couldn't get the full shot off. She's knocked off stride. Mitchell tries to hold on. It does sit there in the blue paint for a second, but it will squeak out. Tegan Perry up to McLaren. This is Toll. Rides the red line and sends it forward in the slot area. Poke. Nice save by Wilkinson from a shot from Vernazza on the doorstep. Gilbert. Pilkington brings this puck in. Mitchell trying to work around to the far boards. Rutledge trying to collect it, as is Tegan Perry. Couldn't squeak it free. Wildcats coming in. Sails over the crossbar. Back into the slot. Another attempt by Toll, and a nice save there by Wilkinson. Wildcats putting on pressure here in the late going of the third. Sharks will release the pressure valve and send it down. That will be icing, but a much needed break for the Sharks, as the Wildcats just relentless in their efforts to get a goal. Parent versus Rutledge in the face-off dots. Puck will squeak free. Picked up by Erbach. Here they come. Jutkowicz on her right. Shovel in. Blocker saved by De Silva. Wildcats back the other way. This is Mills. Mills sends it in on target. Easily steered aside by Wilkinson. Back in on the short side. Wilkinson manages to cut that off. It doesn't find the back of the net. Comes out all the way back. Wang is going to find it. Beckett on her heels. This is Harris. Mills on her right. Comes in right behind her. Hildebrandt will catch up to her in the corner. Over on the near side here for Beckett. Up to Beckett now. Erbach can't maintain control. Leaside back the other way. Here comes Kate Stewart. Beckett's with her. In the slot. On target. Easily steered to the corner. Time winding down. Puck sits there for a second. Leaside clears. Here comes Myers. She'll wait and she'll put it in. High and wide to the far side. Gilbert leaves it for her defense. Slide in. Puck sits in front. They chip away at it, but it goes behind to Wilkinson. Rasmussen fires it in. Blocked by Severn. Back the other way. Here comes Bryce McLaren. She's got space. She fires. Blocker save for De Silva. Into the neutral zone. This is Toll. Could maintain control as she enters the zone, so the Sharks will take over. This is Talia Hillebrand in the corner. Redden tries to hold on. Gets knocked off stride by the Wildcats, so they regain control in the Sharks' end. Sharks will reclaim that puck and try to clear it. Hildebrandt holding on and will send it to the red line. And all the way down it will roll. No icing. Parent up to Harris. They'll chase for it. Siska Humphreys gets there. Wang will take her time. Pass it over to Lavallee. And up to Parent. Waits and fires. That misses the target and sails to the corner. Bryn Rutledge trying to move it forward to Brooke Judkowitz. Doesn't connect. Fisher trying to work it into the slot area. Now on the far boards. Saved by Wilkinson, and a puck will skip up and down into the corner on the near side here. Granatsa trying to get her stick onto it to get into the front of the net. They'll battle for it in the corner. Out to Wang at the blue line. Over to Lavallee. Lavallee hits Urbach, but she'll try again, and Wilkinson will absorb that for a stoppage in play. Just 2.5 to go here in the third. Locked up at 1. Toll will take the face-off here against Aaliyah Sutton. In the corner. Sutton trying to clear. Beckett nearly had a break with that. Leaside holds on. See who comes away with it after that battle on the corner. Squeak out. Lee has got it out in front for Leaside. Moves towards the net but trickles past. Sutton trying to move it forward. Beckett couldn't catch up to it. Over to Lovering. Back over to Patterson. She'll send it forward. Back and forth between the red and the blue. Leaside finally comes in. This is Parent. She'll fire, and that gets past Wilkinson on an awkward deflection, and it goes underneath. Wilkinson was moving to the left, and it came to her right and slid under her right pad. And the Leaside Wildcats will take a 2-1 lead with just 95 seconds to go in the third period. I believe that goal was scored by number 43, Hannah Parent, and if indeed that is, that'll be her 6th goal of the season. Let's see if the Sharks can battle back and get an equalizer here before the end of the third. It'll be a hard fight. This has been a good back and forth action here. Very level here in the third period. Icing call here against the Leaside Wildcats, and I believe if I heard the announcement correctly, it was number 43, Hannah Parent, with her 6th goal of the season. Timeout, Barrie. And I'm going to suspect that after this timeout, since the face-off is in the Leaside end, that they will sit Wilkinson and bring on an extra attacker. They'll draw up a plan and see if they can't get a puck in here before the end of the period. It's been a great effort back and forth. Very even game. Shots on goal, very even. Which you wouldn't expect. Barrie Sharks sitting in 7th place and the Toronto Leaside Wildcats sitting in 16th. Very far down the standings, but very level game. And they will, in fact, sit Wilkinson. I see her heading to the bench. We've got 6 attackers on. Perry, Hildebrand, Urbach, Sutton, Severn, Rutledge. Here we go. Final 60 seconds here of the 3rd period. Battle on the corner. Trying to work it out in front. Leaside just wants to pin it. Backhand, saved by De Silva. Rebound available and a shot in by McLaren. And De Silva sees that. 46 seconds to go in the 3rd. Sharks try to move it towards the center out in front, and the Leaside Wildcats will gain control. No, they won't get it out of their own end. 35 seconds to go. Urbach looking for a clear avenue. She tries to poke it behind. It gets out in front. Sharks try to poke it in. Leaside gets it out of harm's way. 20 seconds left to go in the period. Puck will squeak out, and that just may do it. Hildebrand trying to force it back the other way. Final 10 seconds. Tegan Perry may have an opportunity if she gets past everybody. Drop pass. Out in front. Shot in. McLaren scores, and with 0.4 seconds to go on the clock, they get a game-tying goal. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. Woohoo! Exciting action here from both Leaside and from Barrie.
So now you're really going to have to run afterwards.
Looks like we're headed for extra time here, folks. We had so much fun. We're going to take a break, and we're actually going to have some extra hockey. There'll just be a brief intermission here. I won't go off the air here. I'll simply wait to see where the puck drop, and it will be a 10-minute overtime.
Sudden death?
Sudden death 10-minute overtime, yep. But it won't go to shootouts. If it's tied after the end of 10 minutes, it remains a tie. Three-on-three sudden death overtime. We've got Sutton versus Toll in the face-off dot. Let's see how this goes. At the very least, the Sharks will come away with a point, and that's exciting. Here comes Tegan Perry with some speed. She'll peel back, hand it off to Severn. She'll get it around. Sutton's out in front. All the way around. Try to slide it over to Perry. Doesn't work. Leaside will take over. In comes Toll. Gets around Sutton. She's all by herself, though. Rasmussen at the blue line. Over to Tegan Perry. Couldn't get to it. In the slot. Send it over. Backhand, and they put it in to win the game. Just an errant pass. Sharks couldn't clear it, and the Toronto Leaside Junior Wildcats will win this game by a score of 3-2. With that goal looks to be scored by number 16, Sienna Harris, and that will be her 8th goal of the season. Wow, what an ending here. The Sharks come away with the point, so that's important. It is really important to maintain control on the standings and maintain in 7th place, as they've got Central York right on their heels. Exciting game, though. This was exciting. Awesome. All right. Back on the air. Friday, March the 1st, 8 p.m. Folks, I'll see you then. And as always, keep the faith. Enjoy your Sunday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good day.